where the magic sits. It's the heartbeat of the now and the then, where the story starts and never ends. Tone and lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon got the soul to show you. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Hear the whispers in the city's hum, echoes of stories where we're from. A beat, a step, a voice so clear, the pulse of us, it's all right here. We got soul, we got flavor. Every moment is a savior. Every experience is an overcomer.
Well, hello, 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 hello. To you, and you. Welcome in to another edition, my Lord Jesus, the Brain Leads Virtual Tour Live. We are live on tour. Heart and Hustle Houston premiered last night at 9/8 Central, so very excited that show is back now. The beginning of the season is making me a little worried, y'all. Now, of course, as you guys know, that was a special time slot for that, right? They will be moving to their regular time slot of 8/7 Central beginning on June 20th. Okay, so just wanted to let you guys know about that because that usually is their time slot, right? So the next episode will be June 6th. I believe that will come on at 9/8 Central. So it's going to be 9/8 Central for a good while until 8/7 Central on June 20th. So let's get to it, y'all, because we got a lot to talk about. Shout out to the 14 people here because higher is weighing, low is available. But either way, we got to go on tour. Yes, indeed, we do. Let me take down this iconic intro here. You see that virtual tour background? Yes, you do. You hear that virtual tour music? Yes, you do. And then there is me. Hey, everybody, welcome in. Glad to have all of you here in the building with me. Let me turn up the music just a little bit so we can hear it. There we go. Hopefully all is well with y'all. Let's get to it because, my God, a lot went down in this first episode. So, recap of season 1, right? The Lays were together. They were at Vineyard, making it do what it do. I should have been Rose's man, making sure that her bags made it to her room and all that type of stuff. I'm being facetious, y'all. But also, too, Rose is fine. All of them are beautiful in their own way. But apparently it was a super weird energy after the cameras went down. And I remember Ro, who actually pretty much watched every review that we did for the first season, right? She said that she's going to be going live this season because apparently a lot went down. And there was a group therapy session, and all hell broke loose there. And Labrina cussed the group out. Now, Labrina, to me, seemed kind of the, one of the even kill people. I think that's more Latoya. That's the uniter of the group. But, Labrina's kind of the straight-laced person that, has sensible advice. But it's like, oh, no. Labrina said, fuck y'all. That's what she said. Okay, so we don't know what led up to that. I'm sure we will find out as the season progresses. Yes, I got me a long drink. It's been a minute since I had one. So now we get to Latoya. She is still in PR. If you guys remember the first season, she was going to step away from the scene, but her clients did not allow her to do that. Right? That would be like me in the media industry and say, I'm going to step away from hosting. And the networks are like, bruh, we can't let you do that. Like, you too gifted, and we got too many shows for you to host. It's almost like what Daniel Craig said about Ryan Johnson with these Knives Out movies. Excuse me. As long as he keeps making them, I'll keep doing them. You want that type of energy, so Latoya's events rather are still going on, and so she has a themed dinner based on Beyonce's Renaissance, right? And we got two comments here. Oh Lord, okay. The trolls are in the building, y'all. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Good Lord Jesus, just sometimes children just never grow up. You know what I mean? I get it. It's one after the other, sixth and seventh. By the way, I'm just going to say this real quick as a side note. 6, 7 is this generation's joke of, do you know what's funny over 24? 25. That is this generation's joke of that joke. Okay, so moving on to actual things that matter. So, like I'm saying, there's a theme dinner based on Beyonce's Renaissance. And Latoya has invited all the girls, right? And they haven't seen each other in a few months. And so Chloe comes in, right? She is still, you know what? It's too fat. Yeah, the one thing you don't want to do ever anywhere in life is tell somebody how they should move. You should never want to do that. You just look stupid at that point, right? So, we're just gonna, don't worry, y'all. All good, and all good. Okay, all right, there we go. Okay, moving on to our show. Okay, so with that being said, right? So Chloe is still a sought after wedding plan. Now, for those of you who don't know about Chloe, her husband died of I think it was of a heart attack or something. It was a very tragic event, and they all went to the gravesite in season 1. And there's this guy named Jordan, and there's an age gap there, but the son was not here for it. And now things have changed. Family life is great. The daughters are growing up. Her son has a job. Chloe's son has a job. You guys remember at the season finale, Chloe was introducing the son to different people and all that stuff. I think he got introduced to a rapper, and they made a business connection there. And like I said, Jordan and Chloe are dating, right? Then we see Ro. Ro has cut her hair. She has dyed it blonde. She has nipped and tucked. I'm like, child, what need to be nipped and tucked? Because she was blessed with curves. I mean, everything bigger in Texas. I'm going to just say this. Bulls are not the only thing fun to ride on. Big girls are too. Moving on. No, I did not say I would like to ride on Ro, but I think that goes without saying. Did y'all see her in that burgundy dress? Jesus, be a fence around me every day. Lord. Can you imagine that was your boss? You listen. You at the club. You just clean the dishes. You're a server and stuff like that. You're the MC. You're the social media manager. She just comes in just to say, "Hey." You was like, "Hi, hi. Yeah, everything fine. Shout out to Ro. I say all this with love, grace, and space. Okay, but moving on. So, she is Ro 10.0. So this is not Ro 2.0. She was already a 10, right? So Elena is in Colorado. Now, for those of you who don't know who Elena is, Elena and Josh were married for over a decade. And she's in Colorado. Excuse me. And Josh cheated, right? Josh, to his credit, has been forgiving. They went to therapy. Or they tried to go to therapy. They went to therapy, right? And they also tried therapy. That's what I'm going to say. And as we are about to learn, Elena's in a different place, but also Josh is in a different place. We see Josh and stuff. So we're going to get to him a little bit later, right? So divorce or no, right, is where Ro is coming from. Everyone was invited, according to Latoya. 6 months, not coming to events and communicating. Labrina said to Chloe that she is a scammer, cutthroat, and returns clothes with tags. Wow. Okay. Well, I mean, first of all, unless you got receipts, no. And here's the thing, too, right? I feel like this. Sometimes we will just say what we've heard about somebody, but not get to know them in their present form, in the words of Phaedra Parks. And I don't think that was right of Labrina to say that, right? Because for whatever you heard about Chloe, somebody heard something about you, right? So it sets yourself up for criticism, right? So just want to say that. Then of course with Labrina, what matters to Labrina. That was basically the conversation. But Labrina said, y'all not my level. I had to work for my piece, this, that, third. So, basically reducing everybody's trauma and their mental work and what they have came through and gone through and have rised out of to get to where they want to be, right? So you have that. Labrina called one of Latoya's friends Precious. Now, for those of you who don't know, Precious is a movie with Monique and Gabrielle Sidibe. I don't think I've seen her really in too much now. She's coming back to American Horror Story. I don't watch that show, but there's a huge fandom for that. Okay, it's basically the Alfred Hitchcock series of horror, right? And so, Gabrielle Sidibe, she may do what it do, and Gabrielle Sidibe is a beautiful woman, right? But in the realm of Precious is plus size and this, that, and the third and all that stuff. And that's not cool to call somebody Precious. You know what I mean? Because that movie does have some negative connotations in it. So hopefully, we'll get more context to why Labrina said that. But we'll see. At the end of the therapy session, Labrina said, "Fuck y'all." That's what she said. Not me. So there's division right now in the group. So in one group there's Chloe, Latoya, and Ro, and then on the other side it's Labrina and Marina, and then Elena is in the woods according to Chloe. And Jordan and Chloe started dating 2 years ago, and there's receipts that Jordan cheated. Now, Jordan, I'm gonna be real with you, dog. Chloe is fine. Okay, you got a very nice MILF. You got a very nice cougar. You got a woman, and for those of you who love Lilo and Stitch, don't at me. Chloe can be Nani. That can be a mom. I can't do it. Chloe carries the energy of Chloe being Nani can be a mommy. Okay, listen. Shout out to the Nani please of the world. Let me tell you something. There are men and women at Disney that love some thickness because every female character is thick. Every one of them. Okay, they got some hips and fingertips, but that's neither here nor there. So apparently Jordan cheated, and Latoya and Ro asked, when was this? And Chloe said it was earlier this year. Now, earlier this year is still earlier this year. Okay. Now, Chloe said that this was so early on in their relationship, and she's good with it right now. Apparently, this came to Chloe's DM. Here's how I feel about this, right? Just because it happened earlier this year doesn't mean it doesn't hurt you. I could sense the hurt that Chloe was feeling, right? I could sense that. And I don't know. Not to mention, too, the woman that is with Jordan apparently has his passcode to his house. Ciao. Moving on. So Chloe put this situation in the family group chat. I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't think I would have done that. Like, let him feel the guilt. Like, I get, holding him accountable, responsible, and him having integrity. But like that's just no. Because now what you're gonna make him do is like, oh, you blasted me out to my family and stuff. Okay, cool. I'm gonna retreat because we can't really communicate about that. But also, too, Jordan, you cheated earlier this year, bro. A woman's gonna feel away, right? It's just like, with Clay Thompson and Megan Thee Stallion, right? When Megan said that Clay allegedly said, I don't know if I can be monogamous with you. That's like if a woman went to a man after a year of dating, after taking you around to her family and friends, and y'all spend all this time together. That's like her saying to you, I don't know if I can be monogamous with you. If a woman said that to a man, that man would have a fit. And he would. So I didn't get why people were upset when Megan responded. Now, allegedly, there was a report from Ortega that Clay Thompson is really heartbroken about it, is trying to win her back and giving her gifts and this, that, and the third. So that's an alleged report, y'all. Okay. But in the words of a man that deserves to be in jail, when a woman's fed up, ain't nothing you can do about it. Oh, yeah. And honestly, to tell you the truth, it looks like, Jordan is kind of looking like this. Give me a moment, y'all. Now, the clip I'm about to play is not anything Jordan has done, but the energy of this seems like the energy Jordan is carrying. It's like, okay, yeah, I cheated. Why do you feel like you need to keep talking about this? Why keep asking me if I'm going to cheat? And why are you trying to poke to find something? So this is why I feel like Jordan is going through emotionally with Chloe. Now, I know it's just the first episode, but just follow the red bouncing ball. Here we go.
Anybody following that R. Kelly story like I am?
Oh, yeah.
That Gayle King interview is real good. Gail's all calm.
She was amazing.
How can I work? How can I get paid? How can I take care of my kids? How?
Your ex-wife.
Sounds like a good song.
Can we get some music?
Here's the deal.
Sure.
I'm just being honest. I don't know how to hog tie people. What would I hog tie? You don't want to believe it. How? How can I pay child support? How can I work? How can I get paid? This ain't not about music. How can I take care of my kids? How can I work? How can I get paid? How?
At this point, we briefly pause the interview to give Kelly a moment. Robert. 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 Robert.
Y'all trying to kill me.
Robert. 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 Robert.
Nice. You asked for it, you got it. Put a little music, and you got the new R. Kelly mix.
That's pretty good.
I agree with Robin Quivers. That is pretty good, actually. But that's how I feel like Jordan is going to be. It's like, and we even see in the preview of, I don't want to keep going around and around that conversation, but we'll get to that a little bit later, right? And why I feel that Jordan is not going to be able to get out of, not going to be able to do the bull jive, in the words of Uncle Shay Shay, to Chloe. We're going to get there, though. We're going to get there, though. Good long drink. All right, let's keep going. So the energy of what happened with Jordan's decisions came to Chloe's DM, all that stuff. And like I said, the passcode, someone else has to Jordan's place, sent to the group chat of the family. I didn't think that was right, because at the beginning of the day, the more you give reason for a man to act a fool, the more he will continue to act a fool, right? So then Chloe says that she has to teach Jordan how to love. What did Whitney Houston say? That the greatest love of all starts with yourself. If you don't love yourself, you're not going to love anybody else. So the fact that you got to teach somebody how to love when they should have somewhat of good faculties to be respectful, be kind, be decent, in order, and accountable for what they do. I don't know about that, Chloe. That's just me. So then we get to Labrina and Morena. Morena, she was an engineer, full-time engineer, and she left to go do content full-time. Now, if you know about doing content full-time, the higher you go, right, the more work you have to do, but also, too, the more it stretches your mental bandwidth, right? So Morena and, Jordan are going to try to go on more dates. Morena's husband, right? And her going to go on more dates. Labrina has expanded Escape Spa. There's a Pilates and juice bar, and her and her husband have, bought land to make it a horse safe haven. Now, I will just say this, okay? That is a beautiful thing that us black people are recognizing. Hey, listen, we weren't just good in the cotton field, not like we had a choice, okay? But we also have a very integral history to cowboys and cowgirls and knowing how to work a ranch. And I love the fact that we're taking back our own history that we didn't know we were a part of. But I love that Labrina and her husband are opening up a horse safe haven for horses to be free. I think that's a wonderful thing. For real. I think it's a wonderful thing. So Labrina said, I don't know how I became the villain. And, Chloe and Latoya felt a way about the not on my level comment. Listen, anytime you say to somebody, you're not on my level, right? You got to recognize what your level is to you versus somebody else's level is different. Now, my level is being able to cover anything and everything for the culture, of the culture, by the culture, not be boxed in. That's my level. But for other people, their level is covering the same damn drivel over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. We're at two different levels at that point. That's not being shady. That's not being rude. That's not being trifling. It's just calling facts. Right? But I think because of the group dynamics that are there and that all of y'all are on the level of rising up to be great, I think that's why it hurt, because it's just like, aren't we all trying to do the best we can? Like, listen, if you think you better than us, then let's see how high you can go, but don't complain when you have to drop back down, right? So I can understand why Chloe and Latoya felt away. Like I said, I'm sure we'll see more of this therapy session because they probably take it, right? Morena felt like it was an attack at this point with Chloe and Latoya. Morena feels that's not just me agreeing with Labrina just to agree, and Labrina is done. It is ridiculous. They are ridiculous, and they can say they're ridiculous corner. I'm just like, y'all, we got a whole convicted fella in the White House, and we got a whole heifer that said a mother and her child had STD, got a whole deal for her being raised on TV. Can y'all work this out? This does not have to be the end of the road. Please. Y'all can salvage y'all friendship more than a broken, decrepit, and dilapidated group in Huntsville, Alabama. Okay? Sincerely. Okay? I would. Did I lie? By the way, why would you renew something for 30 more episodes if you know you're going to get thirsty toxicity, chaos, and destruction? Like, the show is not tracking like it tracked before. It's not. And not to mention, too, like, doesn't OWN want to be more to the Black community? And also, too, for the cast, are y'all not tired? I mean, y'all ain't got no other jobs. Y'all ain't doing speaking engagements. Y'all ain't doing no, retreats. Business retreats and stuff like that. Like, come on now. Like, have you closed your eyes for 3 minutes and just thought, damn, if I get off the show, I ain't got to hear nothing about a review. I ain't got to hear about somebody calling my business. I ain't got to hear this, that, third. Have y'all not thought about being in peace? Listen. And by the way, just as a side note, Carlos King, you said that producing reality TV isn't fun anymore. So why are you still producing reality TV? If reality television isn't fun anymore, why are you producing it still? If reality television isn't fun anymore, why are you still producing it? If it's not fun, you should just step away. You should go on and be like, listen, this is, in the words of Tamar Epstein Braxton, this is going to be my last scene and season. And then you give the show over to one of your executive producers and you do other things. I'm just saying, but moving on. So with that being said, now we get to LaToya, Chloe, Ro, and Elena. So this is the first time that Chloe, Ro, and LaToya are seeing Elena in months. So Elena is asking what's going on with the crew, and Elena is sad that the crew is broken up. And I'm sad too, actually. I think that that first season was such a breath of fresh air. Such a breath of fresh air. Such a breath of fresh air. Okay, we needed something new on our screens because what was on TV, my God, broken, dilapidated, and decrepit. And then on top of all that, y'all, that broken, decrepit, dilapidated show finally wins a reality television award, right? But when Melody won for Queen of Reality TV, the other side said it wasn't real. But now that the cast has won the award, it's real. I can't hear nobody because when Melody won the Queen of Reality TV award, why didn't I make a whole media campaign about it? And why didn't Carlos King post about it and say congratulations? But then he went to the Real Screen Awards and hosted that. Yeah, moving on. So, with that being said, so what's going on with the crew? Elena says. So Elena has went to Paris for a wedding. The makeup studio is going well, and Elena is doing classes every month. Now that's very good. Personally, I think anytime somebody's rising up to be good, very good. I know that. I think the first season we saw LaToya Luckett getting done by LaBrina, right? And I think it was called Color du Jour. That studio was just opening up the first season, right? So I'm referencing the first season a lot. So if you need to catch up on the first season, you can do it all in a day. I promise you, you will soon buy those episodes, right? So therapy was not successful. Apparently, the wife in Elena wants Josh to fight, but all the ladies are like, "Girl, Josh is gone." This, that, third. Elena wants to keep her black family together. Rose said no sex since March of last year. I'll just say this: just because it's dusty doesn't mean the peach still ain't peachy. Doesn't mean the juice ain't good. You know how like you go in the pantry and you like, yeah, this is still a good jar of peach jam. That's what it is. Rose peach jam is still good. Just haven't been opened yet. Let me stop. Let me stop. Anyway, moving on. So Elena said that she's kind of a single mom, and Rose still learning how to be a single mom, even though communication with the dad's not the best, right? So then we get to LaToya and and Jordan, right? Jordan is Chloe's boyfriend. So Jordan wants to propose to Chloe, but Jordan and Chloe are not talking right now. And Jordan has never been married nor engaged, and he wants to get engaged in 60 days. You want to do what? You want to do what? You want to get engaged in 60 days. Have you heard 90 Day Fiance? Bruh, 60 days? No. I'm with LaToya on this. Figure out what y'all need to figure out for y'all. Work through that, then get engaged. 60 days to get engaged? Really? Really, 60 days. 60 days. Jordan, this is what I'm gonna need you to do, bro. Give me a moment. Give me one moment. Because, bro, your logic. Okay. Because this is your logic right here. This is the exact logic that I have for you, okay? With the 60-day thing. This is exactly what you need to do.
Is your baby crying? I'll make them stop. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go sleep, little pig. Go to sleep, go to sleep. Go get time for you. La da 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 da, yeah. La da 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 da. Is your baby crying? I'll make them stop. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go sleep, little pig. Go to sleep, go to sleep. Go get time for you. La da 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 da, yeah. La da 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 da.
One more time, y'all.
Is your baby crying? I'll make them stop. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go sleep, little pig. Go to sleep, go to sleep. Go get time for you. La da 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 da, yeah. La da 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 da.
I need you to go to sleep with that logic that you and Chloe are going to be engaged in 60 days. I'm gonna need you to go to sleep. Is Google Gaga time for you? Okay, please. No. 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 Now listen, I know that marriage can seem like a slippery slope with what's going on out here for all these celebrities getting divorced, right? And there's piss in the dating pool. Here's the thing. I believe there's piss in the dating pool, but also too, it depends on where we are in the dating pool, right? Some of us are in shallow water chilling, and others of us is like, look what I can do, look what I can do, look what I can do. Shout out to Stuart from Mad TV. And it's just like, you don't have to be the deep end of the pool. Just coast, enjoy life. You ain't missing out on nothing. Now, believe me, I do get the thoughts of like, damn, why am I not married? Why don't I have kids? This, that, that. Believe me, those thoughts get to me. They do. But in the same token, though, I look at it like this. If you define your life based on what you have, you will never have anything. Because just when you think you have it all, it's going to be one thing that's, oh my God, I don't have it, right? So just perspective is everything, y'all. And believe me, it's easier said than done. But like, nobody should be trying to get engaged in 60 days. Like, I feel like date for about a year and a half, 1 year, year and a half to 2 years, right? Just to see where you are. Then be engaged for a year as y'all plan to win this, that, and third, right? Like, you gotta get to know a person. 60 days to get engaged is very rushed to me. I can be wrong, but to me that just seems a lot, right? So Labrina, so her husband William has seen Josh in a while. So William and Josh has their own brotherhood. And Josh said, I never thought I would be here. And you know, I always think of never would have made it, never could have made it without you. I would have lost it all. But now I see how you were there for me, and I can say I'm stronger, I'm wiser, I'm better, much better. When I look back Overall, he brought me through. I can see I made it because you were the one I hold on to. Now I'm stronger, I'm wiser. That's why I thought of with Josh when he said, I never thought I would be here. I thought of never would have made it. My mouth Sam, don't at me though. Josh's feelings matter. Brina says, and I do agree with that. I think that to me, Josh, compared to many other men, I mean, Labrina, you could have had a Martell Holt. You could have had a Marcel Scott. You could have had a Maurice Scott. You could have had a Ralph Pittman. There's so many broken, dilapidated, decrepit men you could have had. Like, Josh, he seemed like a decent dude, right? And I'm not negating the fact that he made investments on behalf of the family that didn't turn out well. I'm not negating that, right? I'm not negating the fact that he cheated. In the same token, whatever you think is greener usually is more brown, more harsh, and it's harder to maintain that grass. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. So let's keep going. So 2020, Josh felt like a sidekick. 25% without him, but 75% everything else besides the brush going to the face. That was him, right? So that was really good. So the rent was backing up at the studio, and you know, Elena did not know, right? She did not know about any of the trade that was going on. And Josh never brought his feelings to Elena because he felt like he was never validated his feelings, and there was no outlet for Josh Corsi with Elena. And then he says this: why bring me to therapy just to say I'm done? Why bring me to therapy just to say we're done? Why bring me to therapy just to say we're done? And apparently Josh was trying to communicate with Elena, you know, and make it do what it do for their relationship, which, you know, Elena said that she wanted Josh to fight, and it looked like Josh was fighting, but also, too, there's only so much I'm going to be able to fight when you're blocking me out, right? Excuse me. So, on the anniversary of their wedding, Elena already had plans with the kids, and he wrote a letter saying how he felt. And it's like, Elena, I promise you, like, you ain't gonna find a dude like this that's actually willing to be forgiven, right? And so Josh got X'd out. And he says, and I quote, that he's not the only person that did mess up stuff, and he's not the only one that cheated. Now we gotta wait for Elena to say what she needs to say. But here's my thing, right? I do think it was ASA 9, ASA 10, ASA 11, ASA 12, and ASA 13 to Elena to bring your husband to therapy just to say I'm done with him. That's rude. That's beyond the pale. It's disrespectful, right? That's like me bringing my woman to therapy and then dumping her. I would be crucified by all black women for doing that to my wife. Oh, let's go to therapy. Let's go to therapy. Let's go to therapy. Hey, doc, I don't want to. Wait, what? That wasn't cool. And like I said, I'm not negating anything that Josh has done, but Josh does seem like a decent dude. And what your perspective is, Elena, in your marriage versus Josh's, those are two completely different perspectives. And you want your perspective of marriage, Josh's perspective has to matter as well. So then we get into the preview. And the preview is basically what we saw in the trailer, right? The girls have found love. Chloe and Jordan, you know, seems like there's trouble in paradise. Ro and her daughter. Ro said that I don't want to feel like I'm pulling you away from your dad. Jordan does not answer the question. And here's the thing, right? Until you give a woman stability, she is always going to give you an instability energy to you. Until you give her stability, she's always going to give you an instability energy. Until you give her stability, she's always going to give you an instability energy. Until you give her stability, she will always have an instability energy with you, right? And not to mention, too, Jordan, you already cheated earlier this year. So, bro, why can't you answer the question? It's a simple yes or no. So it seems like there's something there. And then Elena is upset with Labrina of why would you talk about sensitive things before coming to me? Here's the thing. Josh has his truth. He didn't really degrade you at all. He didn't say you were this, that, and the third. He just stood on what mattered to him. And does his truth also deserve to be heard? And then it's Latoya versus Labrina. And Rose said, just let her talk, right? I think Rose was saying, let Latoya talk. And my God, Jesus, at the end, you know, Chloe's getting blamed, Labrina's getting, Latoya's getting blamed. Like, it's just crazy pandemonium. So that is your Heart and Hustle Season 2, Episode 1 after show review show. I cover everything. So I'm going to try to do this on Sundays if I can. You know, if not, that's okay. We'll try to do it Monday. Because, you know, Sundays, you know, I work in the morning, then I come home. You know, y'all know I usually come home at 3 and then I try to do a show. But it's the weekend, so I like to enjoy my time. But since Heart and Hustle Houston is on, I will definitely do after shows on Sundays just for y'all so we can make it do it. I was just talking to Gigi, Nod, and Q and the team. I'm like, I miss hanging out with them on Saturday. So we got to find a show that we can do together outside Red Love because we got to wait for Red to Love, the Chicago trailer, to come on. So with that being said, we'll be back right after this. We are live on Like, Comment, Share, Subscribe. We'll be back right after this. Rolling.
Lights go low, the city goes high. Stories untold under moonlit skies. Braille only got the vibe, got the flow for the culture. Yeah, you already know. Turn it up, lean back, feel the breeze. Late night truths drifting through the trees. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon Lee's got the soul to show ya. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Headlines flip with a soulful twist. Behind the scenes where the magic sits. It's the heartbeat of the now and the then, where the story starts and never ends. Tune in, lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon Lee's got the soul to show ya. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Hear the whispers in the city's hum. Echoes of stories where we're from. A beat, a step, a voice so clear. The pulse of us, it's all right here. We got soul, we got flavor. Every moment is a savior. Every experience is an overcomer. Turn it up, feel the glow, let the rhythm flow. Spotlight shining, we in the zone. This is the place where the culture's grown. Stories untold, now they're coming alive. Braylon Lee got the vibe tonight. One thing's to know and two things for sure. Higher is waiting and lower is available. But either way, we gotta go on tour. It's Braylon Lee's virtual tour, where the culture makes its move. Feel the love, feel the truth. This is us, this is you. From the unknown, the unembraced and more. This show, this brand, and the possibilities of what can be is all here for you. I'm just a kid from the rock, trying to be a rock for people, trying to make it best they can to become. Being moved as a creator of power to lift up all of us, not just a selective few. For the culture, by the culture, here we be. Braylon Lee, bringing life to your screen. Feel the soul, feel the truth. We're free, trust and believe. It's entertainment, news done away with. Braylon Lee, spotlight sharp like a diamond shine. We see the stars, but the stories align. Deep in the soul where the heartbeats find. The pulse of the people redefining time. Just a pro tip, people have to earn the right to hear your story, but in addition to that, people have to earn the responsibility to be a part of it. Just because we are not seen by everybody doesn't mean we are not been seen by who needs to see us. Noise equals attention and sound equals purpose. Anybody can be a creator, but it takes a somebody to be an artist.
Beyond this gate, find gardens green, and epic worlds to fill your dreams.
There's really no secret about our approach. We keep moving forward,
with the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.
In Disney's 102-year history, there have been many defining moments and countless achievements. Today, we celebrate another thrilling moment, the creation of a spectacular new Disney theme park resort coming to Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi is a place where heritage meets innovation, a place where we preserve our past while designing the future.
Bringing a Disney theme park resort to Yas Island, Abu Dhabi, marks a historic milestone in our journey as a global family destination.
The 7th Disney theme park resort destination represents a new frontier in theme park ambitions. Our resort in Abu Dhabi will be the most advanced and interactive destination in our entire portfolio. The location of our park is incredibly unique. It's anchored by a beautiful waterfront, which will allow us to tell our stories in completely new ways. Ultimately, this project will be a celebration of what's possible when creativity and progress come together.
What we are creating with Disney in Abu Dhabi is a whole new world of imagination, an experience that will inspire generations across the region and the world.
This collaboration represents a powerful fusion of Disney's unmatched legacy in storytelling, and Mirar's commitment to bringing world-class entertainment to our guests.
Abu Dhabi's vision for the future is to create a legacy for generations to come.
Disneyland Abu Dhabi will be authentically Disney and distinctly Emirati. An oasis of extraordinary Disney entertainment at this crossroads of the world. It will bring to life our timeless characters and stories in many new ways, becoming a source of joy and inspiration for the people of this vast region to enjoy for generations to come.
There's really no secret about our approach.
I got a question for you. What does this city know about luxury? Huh? What does a town that's been to hell and back know about the finer things in life? Well, I'll tell you, more than most. You see, it's the hottest fires that make the hardest steel. Add hard work and conviction, and the know-how that runs generations deep in every last one of us. That's who we are. That's our story. Now, it's probably not the one you've been reading in papers, the one being written by folks who've never even been here and don't know what we're capable of. Because when it comes to luxury, it's as much about where it's from as who it's for. Now, we're from America, but this isn't New York City, or the Windy City, or Sin City, and we're certainly no one's Emerald City.
This is the Motor City, and this is what we do.
I got a question for you. What does this city know about luxury? Huh? What is a town?
Caesar. Just look at him. Politician. General. Author. Ruler. Man. Legend has it, he's not only stared into the belly of the beast, he's had it for dinner. Here he's free to relax, or party, or relax, or party, or relax, and party. His is a world of opulence, excess, and the occasional impulse buy. Not one to rest on his laurels, he's famous for ushering in a new age of entertainment. So, for anyone seeking a place where the sun never sets on a good time, all this awaits.
I am Caesar, and I approve this palace.
Yes, I was resting during the break. Okay, yes, I was. But just know this: even though I was resting, just know this.
McDonald's. I'm loving it. McDonald's. I'm loving it. McDonald's. I'm loving it. McDonald's. I'm loving it.
I love you that much. I tell you quadruple times. It's about, hey, everybody, welcome back into Brandley's Virtual Tour Live. It was a long day today at work, y'all. So that's why, yes, I was resting during the commercial break. Okay, listen, between my job and YouTube and the collab and trying to figure out what's next in life, it's always a constant journey. But glad to be on it with all of you. That was Heart and Hustle Houston. Like I said, they will be on Saturdays at 9/8 Central before moving to their regular time slot at 8/7 Central on June 20th. Okay, so just want you guys to know that. Okay, so there will be a new episode every Saturday at 9/8 Central until June 20th, when they will move to 8/7 Central. All right, so yes, indeed. Like I said, I don't know what we'll do in the morning. I've been enjoying doing the deep dive lives in the morning. Those are fun. Of course, sorry. My damn thing. As y'all know, my bad. As y'all know, we have been reviewing Real Housewives of Atlanta. Yes, we have. So we'll review that Monday. Oh, joy. So we'll review that Monday. And then, of course, Tuesday. Tuesday will be whatever we want it to be, because we're done with 90 Day Fiance. That is it. That is all. The season is over. If you missed any of the episodes, you can go back and watch it anytime for free. The recaps right here on our YouTube channel. So, like I said, whatever reality show is next, we will cover it. Haven't really heard anything about the Braxtons. I don't think the Braxtons are coming back, y'all. And a lot of people seem to be happy that the Braxtons are not coming back. To see Toni Braxton on TV will never not be a good time for me, right? So to see her and to see the family, it's always good to see them, right? So, but we'll see. We'll see. Summer is young, okay? So summer is underway. So we'll see what else will come out. I'm trying to figure out how to get Brat and Judy into the fold here, because they do 3 episodes a week. I wish WeTV would have just picked them up. Well, I'll say Brat Loves Judy actually outbeat growing Hip Hop Atlanta. It's bigger than that show. Yeah, I know. So yes, indeed there. So my Lord. One more minute, y'all, and then I will cut off my camera, and then we'll just chillax here for a little bit. So, like I said, I'm hoping by this birthday, August 10th, I will be in a new state of mind for a new job. I know I've been applying for jobs all over the place, so we'll see. Got one more idea to submit for the NBC Universal competition. Like I said, you have now, let's see here. You have now today 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 more days. Get your application in so you can have a chance to win a $20,000 development deal with NBC Universal. Next month, people are going to find out where they are going to fall in the BET Next Gen competition. So, whatever the news is with BET, I will definitely let y'all know. All right. With that being said, I'm going to turn off my camera now, because we done the whole show for over an hour. Yes, we have. Oh, my God. Yes, indeed. So, yep, we are chillaxing. We are just chillaxing, everybody. So yes, indeed, man. Like I said, that Milagro live was crazy. Yes, indeed. 4715 views. Thank you all so much for watching it. Listen, I just had to say what needed to be said, y'all. Don't get mad at me. Get mad at Milagro for screwing her own self over. Like, it just don't make no damn sense. So. Excuse me. Ain't one person, ain't two people. We are just chillaxing. Talked about Heart and Hustle Houston. First episode premiered last night at 9/8 Central. It was a good first episode for us getting back into the groove with everybody. I do hope, to God Almighty, that hopefully what ends up happening with them is this ain't the vibe for the whole season. I really hope that. I think people are over dry, decrepit, dilapidated, and boring television. I think we're over that at this point. So yeah, I'm hoping that I'm hoping that the season gets better. Right? I really do. So yes, but yeah, I'll probably end it around 106, 1 hour, 6 minutes. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Oh, you're funny. Y'all remember that Bellagio commercial? Sometimes I watch that commercial just to breathe, It's light, it's airy, it's not too heavy. You know what I mean? Commercials can be comforting, ladies and gentlemen. But anyway. As we get ready to wrap up here, I hope you guys enjoyed this Heart Hustle Houston season 2, episode 1 after show. Like I said, I'm gonna come with the reviews. Like I said, if I don't get to it Sunday, we'll probably get to it Monday. But you guys will get Heart and Hustle Houston reviews. Still waiting for Ready to Love, ready for that show because I'm ready to see my man Q Racy, Gigi Racy, Solana, and of course the Never Ever Mets. It's been renewed for season 3, but have not heard anything. But I'm sure filming is happening. I'm sure a trailer is going to be dropping this summer because I'm ready to see it. I'm ready to see Taronda Jones back on my screen and see these couples I've never met and the chaos that will ensue. So, of course, Nelly and Shanti, we belong together later this fall. We will definitely be working with that again. So, yeah, a lot more stuff to come, y'all. And my God, just still waiting for P-Valley to come on because that'll be the first scripted show that we actually like follow and stuff like that. But anyway, with that being said, y'all, it is time for the Daily Bovare. You know, while I was at work today, once again, being the utility that I am, the message I want to give you is knowing how to be utility is not a bad thing, right? You know, that scripture in the Bible, I say, y'all, your gift will make room for you. The more that you are a utility, the less they can do to you. The more that you are a utility, the less they can do to you. The more that you are a utility, the less they can do to you, right? I don't think we think about that enough in our life, right? My mom and dad have always said when they are looking at the list of, you know, who to let go, make sure when they get to you, they skip you because they know your value, right? And not just that, but also in your relationships. Make sure that you're doing what you're supposed to do, where if she want to break up with you, she own it. If you break up with her, then you gotta own it, right? So if she breaks up with you, she own it. If you break up with her, you gotta own it, right? But just make sure that the more that you are utility, the more they can do less to you, right? That's the first thing I want to say. The second thing about utility, being a utility, is you have all this knowledge. Knowledge is power, right? In the words of the Schoolhouse Rock theme song. So recognize that knowledge is power. It can be to your benefit. And finally, when it comes to being a utility, right? I think a lot of times we tend to think that just because somebody's a utility doesn't mean they're not struggling. Just because you are a utility does not mean you don't have your bad days. So you do everything for everybody. You're good at pretty much everything. Don't forget to take a little time out for yourself too. All right. So with that being said, it's time for the best outro on YouTube. Know what you do and do what you know. Never say one point special because you are always one blessed interest. You may not be where you want to be. By any way, you'll be where you need to be. Do what you're chosen to do. Last one thing to call yourself is never be chosen. One love, much love, all love. I have spent time with you. You spend time with me. Hopefully, I spend time together. I should be great together. Always remember we're doing radio, television, YouTube, live your best life, or child. You're just hoping that this ain't the end of the road with this group. At least you're hoping for that. Make sure the replay is not just the end of the road for this group, but you hope that whatever's going on in their life, in your life, or in lives, that you know that it's not the end of the road for them, that you can find a new road to be on. Make sure the replay is not just for if you're watching, not just for you listening, but for you want to experience it again. I love you, I value you, I appreciate you. I always remember, receive what you got to give, receive what you got to give, you got to give it, receive what you got to give it. Where obstacles will come, where success you have achieved upon this particular day. I'm extremely proud of you, but no one else is proud of you, proud of yourself. And finally, y'all, listen. Be grateful that you have resources. Be grateful you have resources. Be grateful you have resources. Even though I have not gotten picked for a job yet, I am still grateful that every month I'm able to have all my bills paid. I'm able to do a little something extra for myself. And I'm good, right? And believe me, I know that can be such a pain in the time. Like, I'm tired of always paying bills. It's like, would you rather be paying your bills and you have a roof over your head, or would you rather be doing what you want, but you lose the things that you need? Be grateful you have resources. Okay, commercial break and fireworks coming your way for the day that was, for the day that's come, for the blessings on the way for you, me, all of us, as a society, as people, as a culture. I feel the love. That's it right back to you. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your Sunday. Good night, everybody. Love y'all. Bye. And good morning, good afternoon, based on your location as well. All right, love y'all. Bye.
I thought I should tell you, they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now, they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should.
Good evening. My name is Mark Woodbury. I'm the chairman and CEO of Universal Destinations and Experiences. Well, we're finally here. Tomorrow we begin a new chapter at Universal Orlando Resort as we open Epic Universe. We built this place for you. I want to thank you, our fans, for your love of our stories, characters, and immersive experiences that inspired this incredible place. Epic Universe represents over 8 years of meticulous planning, immense creativity, and innovation, combined with unmatched craftsmanship and operational excellence on the part of thousands of people who have brought to life the stories and characters that live beyond each of Epic's portals. But it represents so much more. Your love of Universal and the deep connections we've shared together here in Orlando over the past 30 years inspired us to dream bigger and to push the boundaries to create something extraordinary for you and for generations of fans and families to come. And tomorrow, as we open Epic Universe, I can't wait for you to experience this place for yourself. Now it's your turn to step inside, to lose yourself, and to share this place with the ones you love most. As we open this park, we hope your world becomes a little more epic. Tomorrow, Epic Universe becomes yours.
Are video games getting too expensive? This episode, we want to find some common ground because the CEOs want to raise the price even more.
Not with these broken ass games.
$5 million. That's how much San Andreas costs to make. Is it their fault for selling or our fault for buying?
Corporations claim all this stuff. Devs say otherwise.
Sports gamers, cozy gamers, whatever you call the people who play Power Wash Simulator.
I think it stings a little bit more because I'm spending my actual money and my mom is not. Imagine they get rid of all movie theaters and then charge you the same price to watch the same movie at home.
That's like every streaming service. It doesn't have to be the longest of games, but am I having fun with it? This is Lex. I'm Ronell. Let's get right into it.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because
I've been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content.
Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time.